Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Hanamax here with some more Cold Waters. When we last left off, we did the Among Wolves mission, and that one was actually fairly easy and quick, just because they pair you up against fairly simple and fairly underpowered targets, just to balance out the mission, at least for the start. It is the second single mission in the game. However, we are going to be dealing with the third mission in the game, which is one of the definitely way harder than the duel can potentially be, and that's action in the North Atlantic. Our orders are to intercept a replenishment force suspected to be operating somewhere in the North Atlantic, west of Iceland, where they are supporting aggressive Soviet anti-convoy operations. After several uneventful days spent searching, sonar reports a contact. Primary objective is to locate and sink the tenders. The secondary is to locate and sink any escorting warships if possible. This is one of those first missions where you're like, oh cool, I finally get to attack with actual submarines, and then you're like, wait, why does it say early? And then you realize slowly that you have to play the pre-Cold War submarines, and boy is that fun. I'm gonna skip like all the babying, not babying, more like the super, like, me trying to simplify it for you guys. This is a hard mission, and I'll just go along with it anyways. The USS Dace, which makes sense because we are pretty much daced in the water. So the stats report. You may look at your missiles and say like, wow, you have a lot less ammo opportunity, and these look really weird. And you would be correct, because the Mark 16 torpedoes suck. They are awful. And my only condolence to you is unload every single one. There's no point in having any Mark 8 torpedo or Mark 16 torpedoes. Only go with the Mark 37s. You'll also notice that when we start the combat, the Mark 37 torpedoes are worse than what we had originally. Obviously, they look a lot smaller than the torpedoes that we do get in the previous missions, but you will see soon enough why I hate this mission a lot. It is challenging, I'll give it that. Bearing 162, our heading is 123. Which it's not too bad. Alright. Immediately, when we're going to start this mission, ultra quiet. Oh crap. Thank you. And we've already picked up 4 Sierras, which is not good. I don't believe there are any submarines on this mission, so you can immediately take that into consideration. I'm going to assume and hope. We have a couple tenders and a couple warships. And immediately, that looks like a Sverdlov, whatever. Oh, they're pinging me already. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. Alright, Sierra 4. My tip for you is if you have more than one Sierra, it becomes very easy to just cycle through and pick out the lines that look a little bit different. Nope, not that. That looks good. Victor 1. So we have a sub in the water, actually. Let me check. Yeah, he's at surface above the layer. They shouldn't be detecting me right now. If they are, then I'm very surprised. Okay, we got the Victor. Now we get to classify Sierra 2. Which I'm surprised that there is a sub in here, but the Victor isn't too terrible. The Victor 1 at least. Okay, one of them has to be a tender. We know this. It's looking like a Kazbek. Now remember, our mission is to take out the tenders. Our secondary objective, obviously, to take out the warships. But it does not say submarines. However, we can't just let these guys go unannounced. At DD. Kotlin, let's see. It's very noisy. Has torpedoes, that's always nice. Now the difference between submarines and ships, at least in this specific run, is that ships, in my opinion, in this game are way more powerful than submarines can potentially be. We're already getting a positive lock. I'm very scared, actually, because they're all pinging me with sonar, and they're fairly close. Okay, he's off to my... Let's just fire a torpedo preemptively. Start having it ascend, and we'll put it on zigzag patterns. The S4 we're starting to get a clearer reading on, so I'll put a torpedo in front of him as soon as I get a better idea of where he is. Oh, the Victor, yeah. What depth is he at? He's still at surface level. I'm fairly confident that I'm okay. I haven't detected anything. Generally, the camera switches perspective to whoever fires, and that's good news for us because now we get a little bit of an advantage as far as where these guys are going. I don't think the Kotlin has seen anything yet either, but he is bound to start speeding up, and I'm sure of that. He definitely will start speeding up to avoid my torpedo, so I have to manually aim that. Yeah, you gotta keep that in mind. He will start heading faster, probably flank speed almost immediately. Okay, the Victor is also closer than I anticipated. Gonna wait for one more increase in the solution. Okay, we should be good to fire. He is at a fair old depth. Pretty close to the surface. So I'll also rig that for going up north. See how my torpedo's going. My other torpedo. Yep, still firing away. And now all we gotta do is wait. Which I will not include in this video for you guys just for the sake of it. Oh, we got a good read on Sierra 4. No, that's Victor. Okay. And the Servitov. Servitov. Okay. Kazbek is a fair old distance away. He is the main target. But to attack these main ships, it looks like the Servitov has no anti-ship. Yeah. The Victor, yeah, haven't seen me yet. Kotlin, he's the only one that is really my threat. Sverdlov CL. I don't know what the CL stands for, but he seems like... Oh, they're turning away. Okay. Well, thankfully one of these torpedoes is heading towards them. I will start using the advanced time. This is also what I hate about this mission, is how passive they can be. Okay, one of them's turning. The Victor... No, the Kotlin's turning. Let's get Kotlin on my... I still have a good read. Let's get to my other torpedo, because it's closest, and that was originally for the Kotlin. And we'll get manual control. Well, that was the wrong one. Do not want that. Okay, we're going to swing that torpedo back around, straight forward. We wanted to release this one. Going to start heading towards the surface. Okay, Kotlin should be fairly simple to take out. The other issue is you have to hit these guys very flush in specific areas, or else you are going to... it's going to take a couple hits before you actually kill them, and that's not good. Not to mention, I believe right now the other one, the Kazbek, is fleeing me. Yeah, he's fleeing with the Sverdlov, because the Slurp, whatever it is, can't really do too much against me. Which I don't really mind, as long as I can take out Sierra 1. Out a lot of issue. He's my big problem. Same with the Victor, but the Victor is a little bit more, less of a threat, because I can one-shot the Victor, and that's always good. Okay, he's starting to turn. He's getting ready to turn. I know he knows that's here. There's no way he doesn't. But we're going to preemptively aim towards where I want to go. And I do, even with ships like this, they can outmaneuver torpedoes. You don't really need depth to avoid them. It's just a simple change in speed will throw off any torpedo, especially these older ones, which I hate to death. They have yet to fire any countermeasures. It's about to enter my range. No, we don't want it to turn. We gotta anticipate his turning speed. Okay. My torpedo definitely has the right idea. Is the Kotlin going to maneuver? He's probably going to outspeed it if I don't do this. He will definitely outspeed. Please hit. Oh, yeah, it's going to hit. Okay. It's not going to kill. No, it killed. Perfect. Okay, let's get eyes on this other torpedo. Where's that Victor? Lost my solution on him. He is at surface, though, so need to start climbing with this thing. Oh, he is way far away. Further away than I thought. But I don't think he detects it anymore. This is where it becomes an issue, because the other ones are starting to flee, and I don't want that. They're still detected, which is great. But they're starting to move away. The Sverdolov? I'll just call it the Sverdolov, whatever it is. He is starting to flee. It's actually starting to look like the Victor is going to try to snapshot me with his torpedo. Like, he saw where it was coming. He might be trying to snapshot me. I mean, heading face first into a torpedo is not a bad idea, especially if you start changing depth. But since I'm still in manual control, there's no way he's getting out. I just gotta make sure I don't hit him flush on the face, because his torpedo tubes will take it and he won't flood. And I want him to die in one hit. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be killing these guys in one hit regardless, but I know before I've done this mission and I've hit the even the tender, which is basically just a fueling ship and a supply ship, right in the. I hit him 3 times and he didn't die. With missiles as well. Actually, no, not missiles. I lied. That's a different mission for another time. It's definitely going way better than I anticipated. I'm surprised he is not taking invasive maneuvers. He is cavitating. He's totally going to fire off a noisemaker. Nope, there goes the turn. A slight turn at that. Come on, where's your noisemaker? I'm gonna kill you if you don't... Okay. Oh, he survived. No way. Oh, no. He survived. Crap. Okay. He is flooding, though. And that's much for sure. Start turning towards him so this doesn't snap. At the start, there isn't a lot of lead. And that's why they snap easiest when you're not facing directly towards your target. But as it gets further away, the more lead there is. It should start unraveling more wire. So again, we'll wait until... again, we'll use the effective use of time. I'm losing a solution on him, so I gotta do this fast. Again. Yeah, he is not stupid. But my torpedo is less dumb too. It's probably going to get picked up by that second noisemaker. But he's starting to try to maneuver again, which is not good for him. He's more open flanked now, so he's 100% on my solution. I'm going to try to aim center of mass. So that's a guaranteed kill. You hit right under that command center, guaranteed kill. On any submarine, really, except for maybe, like, the Red October. Okay, perfect. Take off ultra quiet. Gonna start loading more missiles. Sorry, torpedoes. Do that all the time. And we're just gonna start pursuit. Not gonna cavitate yet. Kazbek and the Sverdlov were last seen heading this direction. This is where this mission does suck. Is once they start fleeing, it's very hard to catch up, especially in a sub. Surface vessels tend to be faster than subs, especially if they're a cruiser, or even the tender is very fast. Let's actually check how fast the Kotlin goes. Yeah, 38 knots. I can't even make that. Kazbek, 14 knots. I'm definitely going way past that. And the Sverdlov goes 32. Gosh darn. If he's going max speed, there's no way I'm going to catch up to him. Means I gotta fire from distance and keep him running. Alright, I'll be right back until I get him. We're gonna slow down time. Raise the radar. Waters are super clear today. Yep, there they are. Right in front, I believe. Can I not see them yet? Give me a second. You should be right on my... Oh, was that him right there? Aye, that is him. Where is the Sverdlov, though? Let's do this. Heading straight for him. Kazbek's not gonna get away. Use last turn. Start descending. Should be good. Let's go. Alright, there we go, Mr. Kazbek. You're not getting away from me. I believe I can take you out in one shot. Ah, no, I cannot. However, you are heavily damaged. And, just slowing down a lot. Yeah, you're not getting away from me, sir. Oh, of course, no! This is why I hate these torpedoes so much. Oh, I hate them a lot. Took one right to the face. Okay, fire two. Yeah, let's swing this around. There we go. Alright. That is my mission objective complete, however. I'm not 100% satisfied. I'm going to go find this other ship. The one that I've, kind of forgotten about. Oh, man. I'm flooding in 2 spots? Are you kidding? The Kotlin's struggling a little bit. Like, all the other ones are fine. Actually, this one's slightly rotating. And the Victor. He's staying still. I'm almost towards the end of the map, too. Usually the AI starts crapping itself at some point when they reach towards the map borders. I think my issue with it is, like, why did the Sverdlov, the guider of the Kazbek, leave the Kazbek? Maybe the AI just isn't that smart, but I feel like that's a big issue. Because, yeah, it can go with 38 flippin' knots. The Kotlin can. Sverdlov can go 36 flippin' knots. Outspeed me in any way, shape, and form. Alright, well, I give. I can't find this guy. I can't believe I lost him. Like, I mean, I know he's a fast ship, but, whatever. Technically a mission success. Our primary objective was completed. We managed to track down the tender. That was really all we needed to do, so without further ado, let's end this mission. Yep, the sphere de love. God, that makes me mad. Oh well. We won technically, and that's all that matters. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good idea of how this mission works, because the dead time that I just cut out was me sitting here just playing on my phone for 20 minutes trying to find this ship. And the last, I just couldn't do it. No contact, no nothing. He didn't even want to try to fight me, which I thought was funny. But regardless, I hope this helped you guys see how infuriating this mission can be. Because I would rather sink all the ships, but I mean, I guess this is a kind of teaching moment to, I guess, teach you that you can't always kill every single thing you see, and you need to focus on your objective more than the ships surrounding that objective. So, whatever. It is what it is, and we did our best. So, I'd say that's pretty successful. Personal failure, but whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment down below if there's any tips or tricks that you guys have for me. And if you guys are enjoying this so far, I might post this like every other day that I don't post a Let's Play, just to not necessarily pad stuff, but you know. Au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir.